Today is August 13, 2026, and I'm recording a short update showing how everything became a jungle after my 2 months absence. So first thing that I'm typically doing, because it's mid-August, that's the best time, mango done fruiting, so I cut mangoes and graft those. So same with this Hayden that's in the ground for roughly 4 to 5 years. Everybody says it's huge, gigantic, uncontrollable. I can manage it under 6 feet maximum height, and just today I did over 20 grafts, grafting varieties such as Hazel, Venus, Pimps and Moon, 015, etc. I also cut pruned my nectarine tree slightly, this Cherry Grande, and opened canopy of this 8-year-old Namdokmai tree. And talking about Namdokmai, this is unique variety that started fruiting really early for us in Central Florida and has still late season mangoes. So it started fruiting in May and still continues for sure. Last season mangoes are on the tinier side, but still they're hanging, as well as this beautiful Hayden workhorse. All these branches, like this branch, I grafted just a year ago, and next year it brought over 7 fruits. So that's so impressive for me. I have also Juliet tree. I'm trying kind of to top work it. Not quite kind of satisfied with the flavor and productivity. So also among my last season mangoes, recently I harvested white peary and pickering, and last pickering also hanging, and huge size mango, maybe like 2 pounds and bigger than my palm, was also on a branch that I just grafted a year ago. Next I have these gorgeous peanut butter fruit. Fruit reminds peanut butter, and it's blooming right now and producing fruits. Will be ready really soon. Very productive tree. I keep it as a placeholder kind of between mango and this beautiful loquat. So I cut it, believe me or not, and it grew back just for 2 months over 6 feet. Right here I am even scared to step. I need to start pulling those Tindoras, cucumbers, tropical cucumbers, very prolific, do not require anything to get a little bit closer to Barbados cherry, which is beautifully flowering and fruiting at the moment. Happy about my mission figs, fruiting abundantly everywhere. And this is my surprise tree or bush. I was thinking it's Arabica. It was gifted to me as Arabica coffee, but apparently I was impressed how it blooms. And now when it said fruit, we could recall that's a blackberry jam. Very unique tropical fruit that really reminds tropical jam. And it started to fruit maybe like in 2 years for me. Even in this shade location next to the house. I think it's a perfect place and a perfect plan for this spot. Persimmon is holding fruit. Also my beautiful sapodilla. Like always, I recently harvested a few. And it blooms and fruits constantly throughout the year. Look at this gigantic Thai jujube. So I cut it. I wish I can install a picture here, show a picture, back to trunk, and it grew back from maybe like February over 10 to 15 feet. Monstrous tree. And also it fruits, flowers right now. I love this tree because nothing has to be done. It just lives on its own. And I love the fruit. That's super tasty and big. Reminds me of an apple. with pear taste and without sour that some apples have. So these tiny babies will be ready in a couple months. And last year I harvested like a Lowe's or Home Depot bucket full of those. Another jungle between my medicinal garden. Very impressed that hibiscuses that died after the frost grew back. Also have kumquats producing now. And right here there is a red berry sticking out, which is miracle berry. If you don't like something, you can eat it and it will be really sweet, even a lemon. This is a view to show my garden. So closer to the edge I put trees that tend to be bigger, like mulberry, mango. And in between I planted nectarine, pitanga tuba cherry, cherry grande, persimmon, sapodilla, and peanut butter, because you can easily manage, as well as another annona I have over here. So as I mentioned, my first priority is to prune and graft mango trees, and the next one would be to go to this star fruit. Also love this tree. It set fruit and flowers on its own, but also it grows truly like crazy. So can easily add 10 feet or more per season, but I'll show you later on when I trim it. So, and also because we have bees, I got plenty of star fruit just from one tree, thanks to these ladies right there. Unfortunately, after the storm, my papayas fall down. Nobody collected those, so they attract now insects to pollinate. Amazing, super productive, self-pollinating Lisa Atemoya, which I love. And also another anonas that are here. Unfortunately, they destroyed my lemon. Still there. Need to cut it back. So over here have a bumpy tree. I plan possibly take it off because it creates too much shade for anona. From this side I got sugar apple, another thing that produces so well and doesn't require any maintenance. We harvested a couple of those yesterday, and this one should be ready really soon. I love to pick up fruits from the tree. We are blessed, we don't have many critters. So look at this beauty. When they are a little bit soft and also change color, so this yellow shows between those little cells, then you know that sugar apple is ready. Also, I never hand pollinate those, I have no time to play. Here's another view of the garden, and let's move closer to my bananas. I got a couple bananas. The best one for me is this Rajapuri. Needs nothing. Truly, I do not water, do nothing about it, and it still produces lots of fruit. Right here, another bunch. And next to girls, I don't wanna kind of go there. And also, I have another variety. It's praying hands, and I love it. How it looks like, but unfortunately, for some reason, never ripened for me. I don't know why. So this is another look for the garden. I put sweet potato as a cover crop, and to prevent soil from disappearing. Everything else doing good. Another papaya fall down, unfortunately. Have abundance of passion fruit and sugar cane, lemons, and star apple recovering from the frost. Poor thing, like it grows back, and I don't know, maybe the trunk is damaged or whatever. So, but no good. So this is our garden. It's very messy right now. I will need maybe like a month or so to get back to its beauty, to get all weeds out and maybe do some composting. But I'm so grateful that God protected our garden when we were absent, and that everything is thriving.